Cowabunga dudes, buggered it up already. Cowabunga dudes, in today's video I'm going to show you a recipe I've been using to make beef stroganoff. It's low carb, keto friendly and paleo friendly. It's really easy and it tastes absolutely brilliant. Stroganoff is frequently made with sour cream, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use coconut milk, which makes it really creamy but a little bit sweet as well. We're using diced beef for this recipe and we're going to do it in the slow cooker, but if you want you can cook it in a skillet. So if you don't have a slow cooker you can definitely cook this in a pan, in a skillet. But I find to make the best tasting stroganoff possible so that the meat is really tender and like really falls apart and it's easy to eat, gonna want to use a slow cooker. To make the sour cream, first what we're going to do is take a can of full fat coconut milk and be really careful not to shake it. Open it up and spoon out the solidified cream. You can save the water left over in the can if you want, but we're only after the creamy bit. Then we're going to add the juice of 1 lemon to that and we're going to whisk it until it's smooth. Have a little taste and add more lemon juice if you like. We're going to cover the bowl with plastic cling film and we're going to stick that in the fridge until it's ready to use. We're going to add our beef to the slow cooker and we're using 1 pound of beef or about 450 grams. And then we're going to add some beef stock to the slow cooker and we're using about just enough stock to almost cover the meat but not quite. And we're going to whack that up to high heat and we're going to cook that for 4 to 5 hours or until the meats reach your desired tenderness. You're probably going to want to check the slow cooker and add some more stock halfway through if you need to and give the meat a bit of a stir as well. We're going to heat up a skillet to medium heat using some ghee, butter or coconut oil. When it's melted we're going to add in our mushrooms. We were using about 1 cup of chestnut mushrooms and we season that with a little bit of salt. We'll stir them regularly and cook those until the mushrooms have browned and most of the moisture is evaporated. It usually takes about 5 minutes. We'll add in 1 thinly sliced shallot and 3 sliced garlic cloves and we'll cook those for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then we'll pour in about half a cup of chicken stock and we'll cook that until the stock is reduced by about 1/4. It usually takes about a minute or two. At that point we'll take the coconut sour cream and we'll add in about 1 cup of it and we can save the rest till next time. We'll add in 1 tablespoon of mustard, either whole grain or Dijon, and we'll add in a little bit of pepper as well. We'll simmer that sauce for about 3 minutes. We'll reduce the heat if we need to. We just want to maintain that simmer for about 3 minutes. And finally we'll add the beef to the pan and we'll mix it in with the sauce just to make sure that we coat all of the beef with the sauce. Then we'll remove the pan from the heat and we'll just sprinkle over some parsley or some dill, your choice, and we'll mix that in. And it's ready to serve. We usually have it with cauliflower mash or sweet potato mash. If you're keto you're going to want to go with the cauliflower mash. So there you go, beef stroganoff. It's low carb, keto and paleo friendly. Dead easy to make. You can just sort of set it and leave it and it literally cooks itself. Again, if you're keto, you're going to want to eat this with something like cauliflower mash. If you're paleo and don't mind the carbs, then like sweet potato mash or something like that is absolutely fine as well. Goes really well with this stroganoff. So if you try this, let me know what you think in the comments down below. In the meantime, I've got a lot more healthy recipes coming, so if you want to keep up to date with those, just subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time. Cowabunga dudes!